Dane comes with like a complete bag of tricks. He's patient. He deals with my nonsense, and he has vision, and there's very little ego with Dane. So I think Dane was like, "Yo, we got to do something here," and I didn't have the bandwidth to really lean into it like I would. And when I say lean into it, I really am incredibly controlling. It takes a lot of my time. So when Dane was like, "Let's do something," I just kind of really surrendered, and I was like, what do you got? What are you thinking? Dane and I have like a good rapport and have since we've met. So it's one of those things, Alex, where you're just like, the right people are gonna make interesting things.
For this one, like how it got started was Matt had been sending me the drawings from the series, and he like had his idea of like how he wanted it to come together, like as visuals and stuff. And I was like, these are so sick. We definitely need to do a video for this and like give the boards a longer life than just like posting them on Instagram. So I feel like there hasn't been an Otherness video of like everyone. And so I guess for me, like Matt's art and like the board series one being like the biggest driver of like visuals, but then also I didn't really know what an Otherness video feels like, or like what should an Otherness video be, or what does that look like. But like
what's our mission statement? So
yeah, the Otherness video that pops out into my mind is the Brent Ashley Xerox video, where it's like it's all the sick Brent footage, and it's like very like tactile, it's paper, it's analog, and to me I was like, oh, that's a sick direction to lean into with paper and like the collage-y feel and like very handmade from a video kind of creative direction feel. I was like, oh, paper is kind of cool, like we should lean into that. And so like that's kind of what sparked me on like, that feels like Otherness, and like we can do these like animations, and like in the Brent Xerox edit there's these like sick frame stops of like Brent pushing or like a kicker ramp or something, and they're just like these quick little still shots, and I was like, we should expand on that and like make the skate video moving on paper. And so that was just like speaking into the animations and stuff. Like I wanted to do something that felt like paper.
You know, we have we're a very creative bunch of derelicts. And I don't even know if we all consider ourselves artists, but like seeing Levi's hands on the piano, like he doesn't have to be Mozart. He's just like playing something he learned when he was really young, and that is so sick to me. Like
whenever I found out that Levi could play piano, I was like, dude, we gotta use it. Like, just send me anything, Levi. That would be so sick. And like, yeah, he sent me that song, and I didn't know like anything about Freddie Hubbard or whatever. And
Red Clay, I think the song was.
Red Clay, yeah. And so I didn't know it. I was just like, this sounds sick. Like, what is this? And I asked him, and Levi texted me back and said that. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then like, after hearing the song, it like sparked like he sent me the song before we had any of those like skate park clips filmed. And like just hearing the song, I was like, oh, I see you flying around the skate park. And like, I think the song really sparked like, I see you flying around the skate park, and then you're gonna turn into a paper animation. And like where the song goes like, I don't know, there's like one little riff that he does, and like that's where I was like, that's where the paper starts. And I want it to like turn into this other Xerox world kind of thing. Levi's was a huge inspiration for me, like not just his skating, but the piano like really started the project, and that's where I could like see a direction where it could go.
The orange thing is just a Carhartt jacket I scanned, and all that was doing was like it visually frames whatever we threw at it.
From like an editing perspective, like since there was so many camera types and things, like it kept it grounded, and it also like connected it to the board series, because it's like that background is on one of the boards. I wanted it to feel very much like this video goes with the boards. So yeah, that's like the orange background piece of it. Like at first, like editing all these different like camera types and just collecting footage from all of these people, because like me and Levi are in Seattle, Matt and Brent are in Portland, Barker's in Oakland, and then the other dudes are all Japan. So it's like I had no control over anything other than like me and Levi, or like I drove to flew to California and then to like go visit my family, and then I met up with Barker and like was texting him to be like, yo, let's go skate Rockridge and like get some stuff. So I really had no control over the footage that was coming in, and like, yeah, the non-cohesion of all of that, like I needed to find a way to make it feel cohesive. And I think through like Matt's art and imagery, like through the graphics, through like the Lioness drawings, or like the musical note background collage stuff. Like that's all Matt's artwork. And like, I think to me, that's what made it feel like an Otherness video, is like it had these elements of like Matt's visuals.
In my imagery making over the years, like I'm super into like crumbs of psychology, and I'm trying not to be pretentious in that, but it's always been a part of my narrative, right? So like the color orange is like really optimistic. It's really enthusiastic. The color orange has a lot of brightness. So I actually like lean into decisions like that, and it sounds again kind of foofy, but that's just part of my creative process. I'll just say, like, I don't collaborate well. It is generally because I have, like, I'm kind of uncompromising as far as, like, the way something should look and how it shouldn't look. And this project with Dane was just, like, a real moment of, like, just letting go and, like, trusting a friend. And, like, dude, there's no part of skateboarding that doesn't shine when you have a, like, real, like, collaboration that's just not tied to ego. It's just tied to, like, you know, moving forward and sharing each other's views. And like, dude, Dane was so excellent. He's a true director, and it was pretty fucking easy, man. So in that regard, like, just thank you, Dane. Like it was a really fun project, and if it resonates with anyone, then that's I just feel super grateful. So